everybody.
Hello, I'm Kawanza.
I'm Caridia.
Thank you for keeping up with
Kawanza and Caridia. Thank you guys for keeping up with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be the first to see us. So today we're doing two things. We're going to be cooking and we're going to be
telling you how we met. Right?
So we'll go ahead and get this thing started. It's going to be real chill. And yeah, so what we're cooking today, we're meal prepping and we're cooking like a brunch.
Yeah. So
our brunch is
stuffed bell peppers.
Stuffed bell peppers with
cream cheese.
Yeah, breakfast sausage and cream cheese. And for meal prep, we're cooking like a taco bake, which has ground turkey,
beans,
rice,
corn,
cheese, corn, black beans, and red beans. So we'll list all the ingredients and directions in the description below so you don't get lost. We'll try to talk our way through it. We'll actually probably have to move the camera here in a second because we got to get the spices out of this cabinet. So hope you guys enjoy. Baby, you want to start with the story on
how we met?
How we met?
Yes. I'll be trying to tell you all this story while cutting bell peppers. Okay. Is that working? You want to just cut it?
No, we don't have to, baby. We'll just for a second.
Alright. Okay. So I know everyone is dying to know how we met. It's really, I think, an interesting story. Prior to moving here, I was living in Tennessee. And my friend wanted to visit Little Rock. We had heard about this place called Tacos for Life, and she also likes the rock climbing place here. So we get to the Tacos for Life. I order and then I have a seat. Well, somebody just so happened to be walking into the establishment, and not to be a stalker or anything, but yeah, my eyes was on her. I went to the fountain, right? I went to the fountain of drinks, and I was going to get me some water. As I'm up there getting water, she pops up right beside me. I'm nervous at this point because, like, I'm seeing her in my head. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's fine. I didn't have it in my mind to, like, say anything. You know, at that time, I'm just complimenting. I'm just like, she fine. That's it. I loved what I saw, but I wasn't brave enough to say anything.
So, knowing me, like, if I like something I see, I would just be like, say something real, like slick or whatever. So, as she said, you know, we were at Tacos for Life. It was me and my little sister. Whenever, like, I saw her, I was like, damn, she is really cute. Like, oh my goodness. I was like, asking my sister, like, how do I say something to this girl? And so she was like, okay, well, she if she gets up and goes to get something to drink, then just go stand behind her and ask her something. I was like, what am I gonna ask this girl? Like, I don't know her name. I've never seen this girl in my life. What do I say? So when she goes up to the fountain, she's standing there, you know, getting her water, and I'm like, have you tasted the Sprite?
Okay, y'all. So I'm by far not like a genius or anything, but when she asked me about the Sprite, yeah,
baby.
Okay. I'm sorry. What'd you say? You want to know about the Sprite?
All I drink is water, but baby, for you.
Let me taste this Sprite, okay? No, seriously. I told her, like, no, you know, I mostly drink water, so sorry. And at that time, like, I mean, she opened up the field. She opened up the court, okay? So I'm like, are you from around here? Like, conversation starter.
Right. And from there, like, you know, I was like, yeah, like, you know, I'm from around here. And I was like, are you? And she was like, no, me and my friend just came for the, you know, rock climbing thing or whatever. And I was like, oh, cool. You know what I'm saying? I live here. I've never been. And I was like, so how'd you hear about Tacos for Life? Blah, 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 blah. And it just, it went. Like,
Right, yeah.
it went from there.
And now we have to tell you all how we really met.
Because that wasn't it.
Oh.
Not it.
No, you guys, we met like every other lesbian millennial on a date nap.
Yep.
Yeah. We
On
will be
a
putting
date nap.
receipts in here though. Like you all can read how it all began on a date nap. I liked her. She liked me back. Thanks God for that.
And what was very surprising to her, when we were talking about it,
What made us like each other.
Right.
Yeah, what made us, you know, press the heart to, you know, be notified that.
she asked me why I liked her, and it was one of her pictures. Specifically with her hair natural. It looked just like it does today.
It was, yeah, it was just like this. And I think, what's like our first date or something when we had that conversation? It was something like that, like just trying to get an understanding, like, what was it for you? Like, what set it up for you? When she told me that, y'all, like, it did something to me because if you know me in this hair situation is a situation. Like, I've cut it so many times, like, I've done multiple big chops, etc. So when she said that was a picture for her, I was just like, oh, somebody that loves me in my natural state.
Yeah.
But for her, it was her smile.
You probably can't.
Can you get that? Yeah, it was her smile. Like on her pictures, she just has this big, gorgeous freaking smile, and I was just like,
Watch what you doing with that knife, girl.
I'm a professional. Don't do this at home, folks.
But yeah, what else do we have to talk about? There was another thing that we had to say. Oh, how we dated and actually courted each other.
Yeah. So, as she stated, you know, I have dates, like I remember them. February the 12th is when we like hearted each other and the conversation started from there. And from February 12th to that weekend we talked. That weekend, she really did come to see me in Tennessee. Like, that part really did happen. True. That was factual. That was our first date. So, do you want me to, like, 2 months we had gone on, like, 16 dates. And I know this to be factual because we went on a date every weekend. Yeah. If not more than that.
It was more than that.
It was a little bit more than that. Because, like, throughout the week, she'd come and see me, or I'll come and see her. And really, we just played it like that back and forth. Like, she'd come see me, I'll come see her. And if she wasn't able to see me, I'd come see her. If I wasn't able to see her, she'd come see me. Like, it was like an unspoken, unsaid thing. Like, it just happened that way. And so, our first date in particular was at a billiards hall, right?
Yeah, pool hall.
Yeah. And it was really fun because we did little games like Never Have I Ever.
No, it was this or that.
This or that.
This or that.
Yeah, we did games like this or that. You know, just getting to learn each other, what we prefer over the other. And for me, it was like an icebreaker. You know, just kind of loosening up the scene.
Same for me because I'm really shy at first, and I have to. You know, just it takes me a minute to warm up to, you know, people. And I know some people are really outgoing and that's really easy. But, like, I was telling her when we were texting, I'm like, I am shy. Like, I don't know if I'm going to have anything to talk about or anything. But that game, like, it really, you know, got the juices flowing and, you know, gave us that.
At first she was, like, really focused on the pool game. And I was just like, okay, baby, this is not about this pool game. So... That's when I thought of the idea, like, let's play a game. And that just so happened to be the game I thought of. And that night was a very adventurous night. And to me, it kind of set the tone of our relationship, period. it was a very active night. So after we left the pool hall, we went to a pizza cafe. At the pizza cafe, it was nice to like order together, if that made sense. Like we had to mutually agree on toppings for pizza. Like it just showed us like how we would work together.
A little bit about like what we liked as well.
Yeah,
like, you know, preferences.
It was really good. After that, I mean, honestly, after that, it was like unplanned. The night after that was unplanned. Like we had no idea what we would do. Like I guess we kind of thought like, okay, we'd go out, you know, bowling, eat, and then that would be the end of our night. It did not happen that way.
Cool.
What did I say?
Bowling.
We thought, I always do that. We thought after we played pool, like that'd be the end of our night, and eat, that'd be the end of our night, but it did not end that way. We were walking out of Pizza Cafe, and I wanted to kind of show her around the area. Well, I didn't know.
Which was where?
It was in Midtown.
Midtown Memphis.
Yeah, Midtown Memphis, Tennessee.
Great spot.
It really is. I love it. Love it. I had no idea she was in love with Bag O. So we're walking and she's like, Bag O, and I was like, okay, like I don't mind. Like I've seen the game. I don't mind playing the game. I kind of enjoy it, even though I'm crap at it. Yeah, but. You can talk.
I think so once we started playing Bag O, it was freezing cold outside. Remind you, it was February, so we had jackets on, sniffling and sneezing.
Running.
Not really sneezing, but you know, nose running, everything, and like
it was wet too.
It was.
Yep, those bags were wet.
Yes, and they were cold. And like I think the unplanned part of the date was the best part of the date because like. I don't know.
It's where I felt my first connection with you.
Right. Yes. Because like, if I would hit a hole or whatever, you know,
I'd
she'd be like, good job. Like, yeah, we were out there dancing. I think there was like a little bar mitzvah, and there was kids out there. Like, it was just a nice. Okay, so she cut up the bell peppers, as you can see. I'm sorry, we are really like going back and forth. She cut up the bell peppers. What we're gonna do is stuff this breakfast sausage and cream cheese in those, pop them in the oven for a while. We're gonna make some eggs too and eat those.
I hope y'all like this video. It's kind of like a live, right? Like we are doing it in the sense of a live video.
Yes, like
so you're kind of interacting with us.
It's uncut, for sure. But our next day, yes, you came and saw me. I showed her around because there's not a lot to do where I'm from. It is a lot to do. I hate when she says that. We've done a lot since I've been here. Even stuff that she didn't even know about, I've exposed her to in her own city and state. Yeah. So. And I mean, I think that's because, you know, you get stagnant or whatever. Right. You know. So, we ended up going to a park that was like around the corner from my house. They had like a basketball court, a couple swings. So we were out there, you know, really playing basketball. And we'll try to find a very little clip of that night.
I still have it. She was really funny, you guys.
We'll show you.
Stop playing. This is so funny. Yeah. And I remember us sitting down the night, like literally looking in the stars. And it's so funny because now this really sounds like a fairy tale made up part, but like it was really nice. Like we sat down, we were like looking at the stars, and we were just talking about everything. Like it was a really nice moment. And she actually put me on the movie The Truman Show. Oh my God. I love The Truman Show. That was that night. That was that night. That sure was. If you haven't seen that movie, I just saw this movie like this year. Yeah. So if you haven't seen it, you guys have to watch it. Let us know what you think after you watch it. Comment below. Comment below, yes. Let us know what you think. It was so mind-boggling for me when I watched it. Like I looked at the sky a lot differently after watching that movie. Yes. Really we talked about aliens. I'm so into aliens. Fun facts. Love them. Yeah. Let me show you. Let me show you mine. Can I see my little tattoo? Peace, love, aliens. It really stands for peace, love, and uniqueness because I feel like I'm very unique, weird, whatever you wanna call it. But so some of our dates after that, we'll just throw them instead of going all into details about it. But A basketball game. We went to see the Grizzlies.
Yep.
That's it.
We had matching jerseys. We'll show you guys.
We'll put a clip in there, yeah.
We were really cute.
Oh my gosh, the deal we got on those jerseys, y'all. Like, the universe just was wanting us to work. I'm telling you, the universe had our back when we first started dating. I mean, it still does, but coming back here and we went skating.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're on the same page. We went skating. After that, I guess I can remember us planning a trip to Florida. We went to Destin, Florida together.
Yep.
We probably was there for like 4 days at least.
Yeah, we went during
Easter.
It was
Good
Easter
Friday.
weekend. So I mean, it wasn't hot, but like it was very nice. We watched the sunrise one morning
Out on the beach.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
It was really we cooked like the whole time we were there. We ate out like what, once? Yeah, we had mellow mushroom.
No, we ate out twice. We went to Margaritaville.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You got the shrimp and grits. I don't remember what I got.
Yep.
Take it.
Say hey, baby.
This time we'll take it slow.
Because we on the beach.
Take it slow.
We're back here to talk about boundaries.
Yes.
While we eat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You all let us know. Comment down below. Is this considered, what is it called, babe? A mukbang?
Mukbang.
Yeah. We see a lot of people doing it. So, let us know.
But we don't have a whole bunch of food. Anyways, we'll get right into it. What we were talking about earlier was how whenever we first started dating, we set boundaries. It was mostly my idea to do so.
Whatever.
But she agreed that it would be, you know, it's a great idea.
It was not her idea, okay? Okay, a little bit it was. I was doing, at the time I was doing this program called Reality Check where we went out to schools and we kind of talked to them about healthy dating and relationships. And so she had kind of spoken about some of the things that she wanted, and that's when I was telling her, well, it's time for you to put boundaries in place. Like, these are the things you want and you need to state that and express that to people. That's how it came about.
Example of what my boundaries was no spending the night. What was it?
It was so good.
No sex. Until I was in a relationship and ready to be on that level.
And for me, it was more like not crossing those friendship boundaries with relational things or gestures. So I didn't believe in French kissing if we were just friends. And we expressed those to each other. So that was another thing. Like, once we did figure out our boundaries, we expressed them to one another so that we could respect what those boundaries were.
Right.
And we didn't cross them.
Right. And I think that helped us get to actually know each other, actually, you know, dig in deep without all the other stuff, you know, in our head and clouding our judgment. Right. And I feel like it helped.
I agree.
I feel like it helped us in the long run.
It helped us pace our relationship, and as she said, like, kind of learn each other and know, like, our feelings were pure.
Right.
We didn't, you know, want to be with each other because we had sexual relations or, you know, that felt good and that's what we enjoyed. Like, it wasn't any of that clogging our minds. It was pure, you know, conversation and exchanging interesting things about each other, or just like our backstories and experiences. And through that, I feel like we told them about traveling, right? Like how we traveled to Destin together. That was something else that was big for us. Like, we weren't even in a relationship when we decided to go to that's in Florida together, and of course we talked about how some of our boundaries would have gotten broken at that point. It wasn't like the sexual part, but
Right.
it was the sleeping together. Staying in the sleeping in one bed together. That was a really good thing. I felt we always had a discussion every time we felt that it was time to drop one of those boundaries.
Right, to move to the
next level. I remember that.
Yeah.
I really love that. Each time that happened, we kind of talked to each other, you know, and made sure that we both felt that it was time.
Right.
I do remember that. It was really good.
And I feel like it went different from my last relationships.
Definitely for me too.
Because, you know, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, she is so fine, you know, whatever. I don't care to get to know her, but like, I actually took the time out, and that's what she always says, like, we did this thing totally different from what we were used to in the past. And I think it helps. It helps, you know, getting to know somebody, and just really to take it slow. Sometimes you just need to switch up things if one thing is not going right for you.
And so another thing I feel for me that helped was I knew that I wanted to be in a relationship, but I wasn't putting that on my forehead every time I, you know, came across someone. I wasn't like, I want to be in a relationship. It was more of like, I'm going to enjoy this experience for what it will be. So when I met her, I wasn't nervous. Like, I want to make this my girlfriend, and, you know, like, I want to be perfect for her. Like, I dropped all of that. And I think that made our first date so much more relaxing for me, because I was just comfortable. I was myself. I wore my natural hair. And I remember having a conversation with my best friend. I was like, girl, should I throw a wig on? Should I put my makeup on? And she was like, yep. And I was like, no. You know what? She's gonna accept me for me. Like, even today, you guys, it's Sunday. I don't have on makeup. I rarely, really, honestly wear makeup. And we talked about that too. It was like, I put on makeup, you know, most times when I'm doing something big, like some type of event or going out or something like that. But honestly, this is how you'll see me majority of the time. I love my natural skin.
And I'm such an advocate for all of that. It's be yourself, whether it's wearing makeup or not. Just do what makes you comfortable. Be the person that you want to be, that makes you the happiest. But another thing I wanted to say was, when we first started talking or dating, I explained to her, like, hey, I do want to learn long-term relationship, but I'm also dating other people. I have set these same boundaries with these people that I'm dating, so it's not like, oh, I'm going, you know, over here to do this, and then I'm coming with you to do this. And I think what set her apart from everybody else was the traveling. She actually made that trip. And really the connection that we had, it was just, it surpassed everybody else by miles and miles. Excuse me.
So same for me. At that time, I had started to declare kind of more of what I wanted, and I was still learning, still trying to figure it out before she came along. So when she did appear, that was one of the things I expressed to her too. You know, I finally feel like I know what I want, and I don't want to spend years with someone, wasted years with someone, and that's not my end point, right? So at the time I met her, I was, you know, conversing with other people, and what set her apart, the same as her, it was the traveling. The person I was dating at the time, that was a big ordeal for them to get up and commute and make the trip. I met her, like I said, I met her on the 12th. She was in my city, in my state that weekend. And I was just like, wow. You know, fast forward, it happened every weekend. Every weekend we traveled to each other.
And even during the week when, you know, we had work.
Down below, if that's something you want to incorporate in your dating experience, the next time you decide you want to date, set those boundaries. And be upfront, let it be known, and be sure that that person can respect your boundaries fully.
Like this video, please let us know. Comment below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Share this video. all the support that we're getting is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
We went out last night and a lot of the people had seen us. I mean, people didn't even know,
Right.
and it felt great.
It was awesome.
They were just like, when are you coming up with something else? And I'm just like, hey, let us know what you want to see, okay?
Right.
We want to produce what you want to
What
see.
you want to.
As always,
keeping it light, love, and positive. We out.